Hello, it's Phoebe, and welcome to the Cozy Christmas Crafting Special. I've never done a crafting video before, but now I have. Now I will. This is the crafting video. We're going to make this little whimsical Christmas reindeer fella, who not only looks very whimsical and cute, but if you attach one end of the string to your hand while you play a banjo or a guitar or what have you, and then you run it to a hook up high and back down to the ground, the reindeer will dance joyously along to whatever you're strumming on your instrument. So that's very fun. You could attach it to your foot and it'll dance to the way you tap your foot. Endless ideas. Yeah, but we're going to try to make this. I have only made the one. I've never tried to recreate it, so we're going to see how that goes. If you would like to skip to kind of a summary and a quick overview of how to make it, I'll put a time code on the screen somewhere and you can skip to that. If not, we'll just make it together in real time and see how it goes. I've recorded some nice Christmas music that I will play in the background now, or maybe it was already playing. I'm not sure. I haven't planned this out very well. But yeah, settle in and let's do some crafting together. So let me move this guy. I named him Randolph. We will start with the materials needed. String, oh, and it hooked onto the hook. Okay, Randolph, you're gonna sit right here, buddy. Okay, materials you're going to need is construction paper. Oh, why is this so thick? This is like cardstock. What in the world? You're gonna need construction paper, probably 2 colors. I chose some red because I didn't have any brown, but we're gonna have a nice little maroon reindeer. So red for the body and legs, and then black for the antler, hooves, and face. Obviously you can do whatever colors you desire. You could make a striped and polka dotted reindeer. Truly many different ways to variate this craft. Anyway, googly eyes I think add a lot because they Google while he dances, but you can also just cut out eyes out of paper. If you don't have googly eyes, then you're gonna need scissors, glue stick, and some tape. And that is all you need. So it's a pretty simple craft in terms of materials. So let us begin. Right, so we have our construction paper. First thing we're gonna wanna do is make 2 cylinders. One for the body and one for the head. So we're gonna make a slightly larger one for the body and a slightly smaller one for the head. I haven't measured this, so if you're someone who likes exact measurements, I'm very sorry in advance because I do not do exact measurements very much. So we're just gonna kind of eyeball it based on how this reindeer looks. Yeah, okay. So you cut out a rectangle. Please excuse the mess. I have been doing a lot of crafting this Christmas, making lots of puppets. So yeah, there's stuff everywhere. Simply bend it into a cylinder. This is thicker paper than what I used for the first one, so hopefully that won't mess it up too much. But then you're just gonna tape it into this shape, like so. Maybe another piece of tape would be good. There we go. Got a little cylinder now. And then you're gonna cut 2 circles to cap off either end. You could be exact and trace around the paper. I just eyeball it, you know, whatever you prefer. And on one of the circles, we're going to Alright, there's one circle. We'll just make that a little bit smaller. So it kind of nestles in there. Perfect. And then on the other circle, we're going to leave a little, I don't know what you call this, a little spike, a little divot, a little teardrop, a cowlick, I don't know. One of these little things hanging off one end to look like a cute little tail. It could be fun to make a tail that's kind of bouncy that would go along with the dancing, but for now, I think we're just going to stick with this little divot tail thing. Very nice. And then we're going to tape this on. Now there's probably ways to optimize this and like hide the tape. I bet you could tape it from the inside, or you could use hot glue probably. I'd be interested if any of you try this and think of better variations or modifications to it. I would love to see. I would just love to see in general if any of you try this. I think it's very fun. A very fun craft. Maybe something fun to do with the family on Christmas while you're waiting around for dinner or what have you. All right. I'm realizing the tape shows up a lot more on this color than it did on the light brown reindeer, so that's not ideal, but that's okay. It kind of gives him personality, shall we say? Yes, we shall. All right, now the smaller cylinder for the head. I reckon we could use the other half of this piece of construction paper. Just look like so. That looks about right. Comparing it to this guy, it's a little long. Yeah, off this edge. Make it a little bit shorter. Now that looks good. Alrighty. So this is pretty much the same process. Make a cylinder. Cap off the ends with circles. I don't think I have any scraps. Oh, this might work. If I just squish it a little bit, it'll be a little bit of an oval, but I don't mind. You know, what could be fun if you have a lot of people over? You could each make a reindeer, and then you could each have one. I just woke up. Yeah, my commentary isn't the best. Let's just let some banjo music play, huh? How about that? This isn't looking very good. I gotta admit. This is gonna be the back of the head, I think. We're not gonna worry about that too much. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, so I totally made this reindeer pattern up. It's not even a pattern. I haven't written it down anywhere. Hence the troubles I'm having recreating it. Yeah. Alrighty, now we have the body and the head. Huzzah! So now we're going to make 2 more cylinders. One long for the neck, and one very short for the kind of nose/snout of the reindeer. Yeah, I think we're out of scraps, so on to the next piece of construction paper. Can I remember how I did this? I think I just... might be too thin. Is that too thin? Oh, that's fine. A little bit too long. Oh, yeah, look at that. That looks good. That's a good neck. There's all sorts of modifications you could do. You could give it a giraffe neck. That could be fun. Super long neck. I will say, the neck has given me some trouble. This guy kind of got thrown in a box and a little bit squished, and the neck kept disjointing. So I'm gonna put extra tape on the neck when I attach it this time. Let's go ahead and attach that neck and see how it looks. Again, this might go better with hot glue, actually. I'm not sure. I didn't have a good hot glue gun when I did this project. I have since acquired a good hot glue gun, but I didn't have one at the time. So I just used tape. But I think as long as we are strategic about the placement and structural stability of the tape, we should work just fine. Can you see how I'm doing that? Kind of putting it down like that. I think I'll do 4 of them all around. Just sticking it onto there and then sticking it down to there. I gotta say, I don't love how obvious the tape looks on this on this dark red construction paper material. That's okay. You know what I might do? Once I'm done, if I still don't like it, I might put some more tape on it just decoratively to kind of make him look striped or dappled. That could be fun. We'll see. All right, and then this is the head. I like to hide the seams at the bottom. Just put the seam there so it won't be as obvious. How did I think you just attach it the same way. Yeah, okay. So one piece of tape here. And pull that back a little bit. Stick that on right there. Oh yeah, he's coming to life now. This is great. We shall do the same thing on the other side. I can't really see what I'm filming. I maybe should have got cameraman Dad to help me, but that's okay. If you guys really like this video and you want more of them, I'll do some more thinking about a better setup, but I think this will work for now. Hopefully you can see everything. Ah, check that out. Look at that little guy. I'm gonna put some more tape on the neck because the place where we attach the string is the back of the head, so a lot of the pressure does go to the neck. Hopefully the balance is okay. We'll see. All right. Wait, you know what? No, I'm putting more tape on. I only recently got into making things out of construction paper. It's very fun. I have a lot to learn about it, but I've really been enjoying it. I just bought a big multi-pack of construction paper and have been going wild making Christmas puppets all month. Okay, I'm putting more tape on this because I don't love this either. That's okay. Okay, look at that. Look at that fine-looking steed. Oh, yes. Okay, now we need to make the snout. So we're just going to make a very flat, shallow cylinder, and we're only going to cap off the front end with a circle. We don't need to cap off the other. Wait, this might actually... This is a piece of scrap. This might work. Yeah, that works just fine. All right. So we're cutting a long, thin piece. Wrap it around. Doo-doo-doo. And then we shall cut a circle. You can see I just kind of learned a couple techniques for, oh, that is, that is too small. Oh gosh, yeah, that's a mess. All right. That's also too small. Okay, we are not using the scrap, we're using some of this. I suppose I should err on the side of making it too big, because you can always cut it down. You can't really add more later. Ahaha, that's a good fit. Oh. Huh? That's a good fit right there. Okay, now we tape that on. Oh, it's gonna show up a lot. That's okay. Oh well. Oh well. So what we're learning is maybe choose a lighter color so that the tape won't show up as much. Because, at least from a distance, you really can't see the tape on Randolph. You can very much see the tape on this guy, though. I suppose you could kind of embrace it and get some fun, like some of that fun colored duct tape. That could look fun. And then just cover the whole thing with it. Would be cool, maybe like some zebra stripes. Alright. We have our little shallow canister thing, and we're just going to tape it on to the front. Like so. Kind of looks like a pig. That's okay. Yeah, we're just going to tape it on. Alright, there we go. He's got a little bit of a face profile shaping up. What did I do next? Oh, right, okay. So now, why did I do it like this? Alright, now you're gonna cut a kind of a crescent moon shape. I don't know if you can see it, but like for the part that'll hold the eyes up, it's a crescent moon shape that roughly follows the curve of the head cylinder. There's probably a way to measure this for those of you that like to measure and like trace out stuff. I'm going to eyeball it and probably regret that, but we have some spare. We have construction paper to spare, so it's fine. That looks nice. Is that about the same as this? That looks about the same. Did I get it on the first try? Ah! Did I get it on the first try? We're just gonna cut a little bit more out of here so it sits down better. I don't think that made it better. How much time do I want to invest in getting this to look good? It is fairly important because it is the face. We're gonna try it once more. Oh, this one might be worse. Oh, this one's much, this one's much worse. Look at that. That is not a smooth fit at all. All right, once more. And again, I'm not measuring. What do they say? Like, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Aha. Oh, I've got a good feeling about this one. Look at that nice smooth cut. It still doesn't fit great. I'm just going to tape it on because looking at this guy, actually, it doesn't fit great either. Yeah, I'm just gonna tape it on. It's gonna be fine. It's going to give him some personality. He will be unique and special. So I'm just putting a piece of tape on here. And bloop, just like so. Yeah, that'll look fine because the eyes will cover some of it too. And then we're gonna put another piece of tape on the back. There we go. Cool. That's fine. Yeah, let's put the eyes on. I think it'll look better with the eyes. Where did I put the eyes? There they are. I am hoping and praying that it will look better with the eyes. So bust out your glue stick. Put a bunch of glue on the back of the eye. Put the eye wherever you think it'll look good. That looks pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, but you could just as easily cut out some eyes from construction paper, and that way you could even make them their own shapes. You could give one big surprised eyes and give one angry eyes and stuff. I just think googly eyes are a little bit easier, and it's fun to see them Google. I'm not convinced that made it better. You know what? I'm gonna kind of roll with this and make it so that he has like droopy ears. Actually, let's add the antlers and see if it looks good, because with Randolph, I gave him ears poking out either side, but with this guy, the corners of the crescent that kind of don't fit right could be the ears. Or I could add little ears to extend them, and he'll have like little droopy ears. I might do that. Hang on, let me add some ears. For the ears, I just cut a little teardrop shape. Wait, that's gonna look kind of cute. Okay. All right. So once again, we will use our glue stick. Just put a little bit of glue on the ear. Put the ear on there. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Little droopy ear, kind of like a beagle. Little beagle reindeer. Very cute. Kind of still looks like a pig, probably because of the color I chose. Actually, that's kind of cute. I kind of like that. Okay, this next part, those of you who like patterns are not going to like. So for the antlers, I just totally free-handed them. They're one-piece construction, just like a V. I suppose you could draw these out. You could get a Sharpie or something and draw out the design you want on your piece of paper and then cut it out. Or you could freehand them. This is navy blue. This is not black. I didn't do a great job picking the colors. That's okay. Okay, when I'm doing a lot of intricate cuts, I like to cut out a little piece first so that I'm not manipulating the entire piece of paper. Just makes it a little bit easier. So here we go. Making some antlers. Uh-oh, these are not symmetrical antlers. I think I messed up. Uh-oh. I'm kind of shocked how good the other ones turned out. I might take a second shot at it. Well, no, hang on. These might be fun. Oh, no, that's cute. That looks fine. Look at that. Oh, wait. Oh, look at him. He looks so good. All right. So we're going to just glue that on as well. Put a little glue. Stick it onto the back. Okay, he's growing on me. I think this looks cute. Oh, yeah, look at that. That looks good. So now what we need to do is make the nose and mouth. Just cut a little oval and cut a little smile out of the black. I bet you I can use some of these to save me the trouble. I get impatient when I'm cutting little tiny pieces of construction paper because they're just so fiddly, especially when you're trying to glue them. They just get stuck to your fingers. I'm gonna actually put the glue on the nose and then just stick it to that. I feel like an overhead camera would have been a good choice, like a camera right here and then one looking at me. Oh well, next time. If there is a next time. Now we need a little smile. I suppose you could also give him a frown and make a grumpy reindeer. Whatever you want. What if we do a very... I don't know. We'll just do a normal little smile. A little bit of a lopsided smile, actually. Oh. That's a... very upright smile. Do I like that? That's a little bit too upright. Let's snip that off, and snip that off. Does that look good? Oh, that does look good. Okay. Don't lose this. The worst about cutting little things is that if you drop them in your scrap pile, then you lose them. That is the worst. Okay. Aww. Wait, I kind of like him. Look at that. What a cute little guy. Aww. Okay, we're gonna let the face dry and make the legs and feet. So, it's pretty simple. Just some long rectangles that you then accordion fold, and then whatever shape you want for the feet. For Randolph, looks like he lost a foot somewhere along the way. Looks like I did kind of a... What, can you show them? Randolph. Oh, there we go. Kind of a bullet shape for the front ones, and then kind of a more flat shape. I don't know how to describe these. You can see them. Right, but let's cut out the legs. Did I cut them from this? Let's see. I reckon if you have one of those nifty paper cutter things where you just put it down and slide the thingy, that would speed up the process quite a bit. Do I want the leg to be this thick? No, I do not. I'm cutting this in half. Aha. Alright, now we'll just accordion fold them. Boop. Ah, that looks good. That's a good length. So obviously you could make longer or shorter legs depending on what you want, but I think that's a good length. So that was just me cutting from top to bottom of the paper, I think lengthwise, yeah. So that's a good way to make sure they're all roughly the same. So now we shall just accordion fold. Nice. Alright, we have 4 little crinkly legs. Did I tape these on? I did tape these on. Okay. I feel like glue stick is good for non-structural things, like things that aren't going to have any pressure put on them, you know, like the face and all that. But tape is better for structural needs. Okay, he's really cute. Look at that. I really like how he turned out. Alright. Now we're going to cut some hooves. I think I'm just going to make them all the same shape for this go around. Just a nice little beveled shape. Never mind, I changed my mind. I'm going to make... Wait. There's 2. And now we'll do 2 more. Alright, now we'll just glue these to the bottom of our little crinkly legs. I think glue works fine because these are super lightweight. Now I like to put the foot on top of the leg so that you don't see where the leg is attached. It's kind of hidden underneath the hoof. There's 1. Two. 3. And 4. Okay, now, okay, this string is driving me nuts. Away with you. Okay. You know what I need is a fisheye lens to get everything in the shot. That would be cool. I didn't ask Santa for one. Dang it. Next year. Maybe the Easter Bunny. Which, by the way, if you guys like these, I bet you I could come up with some fun Easter crafts and do an Easter crafting special. If you want. If you enjoy this. Okay, now how did I attach these? Oh, I attached these facing front. Okay, so you're just gonna lay it flat. And this is where you can make the decision, do you want the legs to kind of splay out a bit? Come here, buddy. You could attach them higher up on this to have them splay out, or lower on it to have them go more front facing. I kind of like to split the difference. Yeah. You just put a piece of tape on, like so. Looking good. 2 more to go. You want to kind of try to line it up in the back so that they'll all kind of hit the ground in the same spot. Got a piece of tape stuck to my finger. There we go. Ah! I've seen in... It kind of splays out a little bit too far. I'm gonna redo that. I've seen in the comments across the internet that some teachers watch my channel and have done some of these crafts with their kids, which is super cool. That's just awesome. I reckon if maybe you're doing this with younger kids, you could like pre-cut all the pieces, or maybe pre-cut the tricky pieces like the face and the antlers. That might be a good idea to make it a little bit easier on the kids. And then they could have the fun of crinkling this up and taping everything together, kind of like a kit. Okay, definitely not perfect, but none of this is, so we shall not fret. Oh, look at that. Okay, then you can kind of like re-crinkle the legs to try to get them all the same height. Now this is a fine looking creature. Look at this beautiful creature right here. All right, now we're going to attach the string that does the magic of making them dance. So for Randolph, looks like I attached the string at the back of his head. I hope we got the balance on this. Oh, I think we did get the balance right. Yay! Yeah, having his center of balance right is pretty important, because like if you attach the string to the tail, then that's how he'd dance, so that's no good. So I reckon if you have trouble with the center of balance, you could add some tape or add some extra paper on one side or the other, or just move where the string is. You could probably move it to the middle of the head if that's where the center of balance is. Because it is pretty important to getting the joyous dancing right. Okay. Now we take a little string and we tie a little knot. The only fancy knot I know is the bowline. And it turns out that is the most useful knot for all of these dancing puppets, to either put it on my finger or attach it to the puppet, so it may be the only fancy knot I know, but it's kind of also the only fancy knot I need to know. And there's glue on my fingers and it's getting stuck. Oh boy. I'm trying to think what else you could do with these. You can have them dance along to music, of course. I've seen a couple teachers have them dance along to like their ukuleles while they're doing like music time in class or dance time. That's just so cool. It's so cool that teachers and kids and families are doing these crafts. You don't know how happy that makes me. As always, I would love to see pictures and videos of people doing these crafts. If you, I don't know, tag me on Instagram or what have you. Or I guess you could email me, I don't know. Okay. Now it looks like for Randolph, I somehow taped it on the inside of his head. I did not leave a gap for this guy. So I'm just gonna kind of tape it to the back of his head and hope that that holds. You know what, I'm gonna tie a knot in the bottom of the string so that it's less likely to slip out too. Just give it a little bit of extra friction. Ah, yes, we got the center of balance perfect. Okay, this is wonderful. I don't know how I nailed the center of balance first try when I made up Randolph. The spirit of Christmas, I suppose. All right, here we have our beautiful reindeer. Comment below what I should name him. He's quite lovely. Actually, I am so happy with how he turned out. Here he is with his friend Randolph. Oh, look at them. Oh my gosh, they're so happy. Imagine an army of these. Imagine everybody gets out their instrument on Christmas and plays, and even the people who don't have instruments, they could attach it to their foot and tap their foot along, and you have a whole army of dancing reindeer. How fun would that be? Okay, I'm getting too excited now. All right, let us, I'm trying to decide if I want to add anything else. I reckon you could add like some jingle bells around his neck if you wanted to, if you had some bells. You could give him a little saddle. You could, you know, draw some designs, put some dots on him. I'm gonna leave him as is. I think he looks fine. I don't love how much you can see the tape, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Oh, you know what you could do? Since the structural tape is done, you could use some glue and glue another piece of cardboard. Cardboard? You could glue another piece of construction paper? You could glue another piece of construction paper to the front of this to hide the tape. That's what you could do. That would be an extra step, but you could definitely do that because the tape is serving its structural purpose, so then you could use your glue stick to do some decorative additions. But let's get him set up and see how he dances. Okay, so to get the string height right, if I'm playing banjo, my hand's about here, so I'll hold this loop here, and then I want this guy to be right about here, so he's just touching the ground with his hooves. So I will cut the string right here. And then we just tie that string to the loop. You could tape the string directly on, but I like having a loop on the back of the head so you could cut the string off and then attach another string and all that. Makes it a little bit more versatile. You could also hang these up as decorations. That could be fun. Okay. Wait. I tied the wrong string on. I tied the string coming off of this. And that is why it's nice to have the loop so that you can cut that off when you do it completely wrong and then reattach it. Here we go. See, you watch this to see what not to do, and then you don't make the same mistakes. How did this get so twisted around? Okay. Oh my word. Chaos. Here we go. This looks good. Oh, I think he's a great dancer. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at him go. Look at him dance. Oh my gosh. I'm so interested to see how Randolph dances as well. But let's let this guy dance. We'll play a little bit of banjo music. And a little tip if you want to kind of get some extra style out of your dancing when you're playing, a big downstroke will make him jump. Smaller, more delicate picking will make him do smaller, more delicate dances. The key is to have his feet just above the ground so he kind of bounces off the ground and looks more realistic. But yeah, as you saw, you can do. So much fun. And you can always recrinkle the feet if they're the wrong height or whatever. Okay, let's do a duet now. You can just attach both strings to one finger and then have both of them going at once. You can attach as many reindeer as you want to your hand, as long as they don't get too heavy. You could have all of Santa's reindeer. All right, the first ever whimsical reindeer duet. Randolph and his unnamed brother. Ready? Go. Oh, hang on. Okay. You know what the problem is? Randolph's string is twisted around, and so there's a lot of friction, and he's not dancing as well as he could. I was so confused. Was he angry at me because I made another one and he's jealous? No, here we go. Kind of bumping into each other. That's okay. Hey! Take a bow. Okay. I'm so pleased with how these turned out. Yay! So that was the Christmas crafting special. Now, as promised, here is a quick recap for those who just want the recap and not the whole make with me in real time. Here's how to make your very own whimsical dancing reindeer for hours of musical fun. There's a longer version of this on my YouTube channel, but here's the quick rundown. You'll need construction paper, googly eyes, scissors, a glue stick, and tape. So to make the body, we're going to cut a rectangle and roll it into a cylinder. Just tape it like so. Cap off the ends with circles. So you have a nice solid reindeer body. Then tape that all together. Then for the head, we're going to do the same thing, just slightly smaller. Make a tube, cap it off with circles. Then make a long tube for the neck and tape this all together really well. It's important that this doesn't fall apart. Then a little can for the snout. A little crescent for the forehead. Put on your eyes. Put on your little teardrop ears. A blob for the antlers. Fold up a long strip of paper to be the legs. Cut a little hoof and glue it on there. Then tape all 4 of those on. Tape a piece of string to the back of the head, attach the other end of the string to your strumming hand, and you're done. Looks like this took just under an hour. So, not the quickest craft in the world, but super simple materials, pretty simple construction techniques, except maybe the antlers. Yeah, super fun craft, and hours of entertainment watching these guys dance along with music. Maybe you got a banjo or a guitar for Christmas. Double the fun with dancing reindeer along with it. Let me know what you thought of this. Could you follow along with it, or was the camera work and instruction too bad? Did you enjoy it? And would you like to see more of them? And I decided against showing you guys how to make this insane Santa Claus thing. He is too crazy. Too crazy, but kind of adorable. Anyway, I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, or a Happy Holiday, or what have you. I'll see you guys next time, probably on Friday, maybe in the rain, because it just started raining, and I heard California is in for a lot of rain, so we might have another rainy day Fretless Friday. I'll see you guys later. Have a lovely day. If you try this craft, let me know how it turns out. And goodbye from Randolph and his unnamed brother. Let me know what I should name his brother. Yeah, that's gonna be it. See you guys.